Hello everyone, it's PS2 Fatboy with another Xbox 360 video. I've got some other Xbox 360 games I wanted to share with you and wanted to know if whether you played them or not, or or maybe you played them with a friends or never played it, or you played it and you didn't like it. Anyway, I would like to know your thoughts on these games. Now, back in 2010s, there was a game called Titanfall. It got showcased off when I think the launch of the Xbox One, or I think the Xbox One was coming out or it was already out, and they showed this huge game called Titanfall. You had mechs and you had pilots and stuff, and it looked really awesome. And I was really captivated by this game, and I wanted a multiplayer shooter that I could play with my friends. And also there was bots in the game as well. So if you was kind of crap at multiplayer, at least you got bots to shoot. So I thought that was really cool. Anyway, I didn't have an Xbox One yet. I didn't have an Xbox One yet. And I was pining and waiting to buy one. And but I didn't realize that actually Titanfall came out for the 360. Titanfall came out for the Xbox 360. I don't know if you guys actually played it on the 360. So I put so many hours into Titanfall on 360 before I got an Xbox One. And I don't know if the servers are still open, but I doubt it. I think they're shut anyway. But that is the case in the booklet and the disc, and this disc got a lot of playthroughs. And I still to this day love Titanfall 1 and 2. This game was like my replacement for Call of Duty and Battlefield. I really loved playing this. And when I finally got an Xbox One, I started playing that. I bought Titanfall on Xbox One and smashed it on there. And I must admit, this game looked really good. And it wasn't. I think the people who converted this game was Blue Point Games to make an Xbox 360 version. So Respawn made the game, but I think Blue Point ported it to 360. They did a great job. This is actually really good. So I want to know if any of you played Titanfall on the 360. Let me know. I would like to hear that. Now to the next game. I think every man and his dog had this game. Now, this wasn't really my favorite, but my son was obsessed with this game, right? And this game is Destiny, the original Destiny on the Xbox 360. I did play this. I didn't mind it. I actually liked Destiny 1. I thought Destiny 1 was probably better than 2, but that was just my opinion at the time. I haven't really played 2 as much, and I know a lot of people smashed 2 too. But he loved this game. I sat there and watched him play it quite a bit, and yeah, he was obsessing about this game. And there's the cover here, still in relatively good condition, and the disc. And look, I try to keep these games now. I don't sell my games anymore. I rather keep them, and just in case I get a bit of nostalgia. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to play this. Pretty sure the servers are shut down. But I want to know your thoughts on Destiny. Did you play it on the 360? Let us know. Here's another game that's a classic, and this has been ported on everything in this current gen as well, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. Believe it or not, I've actually not played the campaign. I've done a bit of the campaign, but not much of it. But I did a lot of online stuff on the 360, did co-op stuff, driving cars, being an idiot with my friends. What's to say about Grand Theft Auto 5? It's a classic, it's a Rockstar classic, it's a gem, and I'm really excited for a, Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm pretty sure the online capabilities are still on this game. Pretty sure Rockstar aren't that hedonous. But there's the disc, there's the cover and everything, all right there. And yeah, great game. It's a classic. But I should finish that on my TikTok live streams. If you do have TikTok, it's PS2 Fatboy on TikTok. I stream on there quite regularly. I mean, I'd like to do stuff on YouTube, but I have a real prominent um, viewer base on there. And by the way, you want to see my dog Chewy down the bottom there? This little Chewy. I see you, buddy. So the next game is Resident Evil 6. Right. I know, boo, here's that's the worst one. You know what? I, apart from the quick time events, you had so much content in this game. The quick time events I was not a fan of, I agree. But some of the story modes in this were actually half decent. I did not mind. I really liked that you could be the different characters and different set pieces and different stories. It had a ton of content in here, and also some of the online stuff was kind of cool. I think the Ada Wong story was probably the weakest one a lot for me, but I love Capcom for the most part. Capcom really do release out some really outstanding games. And when this came out, I played a lot of this, and I liked the fact that you could do co-op with a friend. Was pretty cool. And there's the booklet and everything in there, all there. Still there, 360, the green. Great. Look, I don't think it's the best Resident Evil game by far, no, but I think it's better than some of the other games. Um, Now I'm gonna go into a couple of weird ones here. There's a couple of games here that I don't think many people would have played anyway. Anyway, You Draw Studio Instant Artist by THQ. I don't know if anyone actually played this. We got it for my kids when they were younger and they were starting to draw and do stuff. It actually came with a tablet. I actually don't have the tablet anymore. I don't know where the tablet is for this, but the tablet's response time was not very good, and I think this is why this was a bit of a dud. But you could do creating in pastel colors and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the game there. Sorry, it's a bit out of focus there. But there's some fun to be had with this thing, but like if you want to just scribble around and mess around with it, there's some fun to be had. It wasn't very easy, but it came with a UDraw game tablet, and the game tablet was not very responsive. And you hooked it up to your Xbox 360, and you see on the big screen you have stencils you could draw and color and create. And yeah, I think this was a bit of a letdown for THQ and Xbox, but we got it for the kids to see if they just said, "Why don't we just use pen and pencil and paper?" Which they did. They did draw quite a bit actually. And there's the disc and the booklet in there. Everything's still in there. But yeah, I would love to find that tablet. I'm pretty sure I still got it somewhere. Now the next game. This is one me and my son actually played a bit of. Never completed it, but I must admit, um, really enjoy. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Now I've got this game on sale, $23, and that's Lord of the Rings: War of the North. And this is a co-op game in the Lord of the Rings lore, and you can choose 3 players. Uh, and I must admit, this was a lot of fun co-op. It was a really fun game to play, actually, and we had a blast with this. And I don't think I think you do split screen co-op. It was like a split screen co-op, and then you can play 3-player online. I actually played this with a couple of my buddies online on the Xbox 360, and we had a ball with this. But I don't know if we finished it. I'm pretty sure we were close to it, or we did. But I got this on sale, and this was by Snowblind Studios, and released by Warner Brothers Games, of course. But yeah, if you have never played Lord of the Rings: War of the North, you should check it out. It's a great game. And if you have played it, let me know. What did you think of it? And this was a pre-owned disc by EB Games. I don't know if you know what EB Games. It's like GameSpot for you other people from other part of the country. They came with some DLC as well, and yeah, the DLC was you can be the Dwarf Pack. It was a game add-on. There we go. But yeah, great Lord of the Rings game. Really enjoyed that one. Now, I might save that one for after. This one I got another pre-owned game, and this one was I hate these big stickers on the book on the covers, and this is Homefront. I remember all the controversy when this game came out because, like, it was about wars and certain countries invading America and stuff like that. This was a big, big game, and I think the campaign was relatively short. I think you could do the campaign in a matter of hours. And but the strong point of this game was the online multiplayer. I really like the multiplayer. It's a shame you can't play it anymore on Xbox. I think the servers are shut down, and that's another reason why we should still be able to play games no matter what. If there's end of licensing or whatever, or they want to shut. So give it to the community. I know there's people. I think there's people who still play this on PC. There's a PC version of this. So this came on 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. I know there's still a small community that still plays this. I'm pretty sure, but you had 32 person, and you had vehicles, you had tanks and stuff like that, and it was set in like a future war in 2027, which is only 3 years from now, which is crazy. But yeah. So this country gets invaded. The USA gets invaded, and it's all out war. And there's resistance fights the baddies and stuff like that. So it's also from the writer Red Dawn and Apocalypse Now. I don't think there was really much of a write up in there, but the campaign was okay. It wasn't memorable or anything. It was okay. I think the most memorable part of Homefront was the opening part of the game, like that intro into this country's been overtaken and stuff. That was actually pretty in your face at the time, and I don't know if they would get away with that sort of stuff today. But Homefront, great multiplayer. Story wasn't too bad. But yeah, if you played this one back in the day on the multiplayer, let me know how we might have gone against each other. Anyway, we got a game called Band Hero. Now, remember when there was that craze with Guitar Hero and every other musical thing, and then everyone was getting on like SingStar, and you had Guitar Hero and karaoke. And this was a good party game, like fun stuff. Like it had its own guitar and drum, and you could sing, play drums, and play guitar. And I think you could do bass. I'm not too sure. But I would get all the Guitar Heroes ones and Band Hero and Rockstar ones and play them. I might do a video just solely on all the discs that I have of those series and show them to you. Let us know if you would like to see that. But yeah, Band Hero. This was pretty like vanilla. It was like all the safe songs, like American Rejects. You got Cheap Trick. You got Duran Duran, Evanescence, Fall Out Boy. All the music from that era of the early like 2010s and stuff. So this game came out in what was it? I can't even see. My eyes are that bloody shot. What? 2011, 2012? I can't see. It doesn't show on the back of the cover. I'm sure it is there, but I can't see it. But this was okay. I mean, it's probably not the best Band Hero, but it was okay. But if you played it, let me know what's your thoughts on it. But yeah, let us know. Okay, now we're coming to this is the crazy one. Remember when the Kinect came out for the 360? The Kinect came out and everyone was saying, "Oh, this is going to be revolutionary. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun, interactive games." We got Kinect Adventures with our Kinect camera, and it was okay. I mean, it was fun. The kids had a ball. I had a ball, and you could throw a ball or try and block balls and stuff like that, and you do all these feats and crazy things there. And Kinect was a real push from the 360 to get everyone involved in games, the whole family and stuff. And for the most part, it did. It was kind of like Xbox's version of the Wii, and and there was some Kinect games that were just god awful. Like they were just the response was very bad. But I think the ones solely done by Xbox were pretty good. And this one was by Xbox. There's a cover there, and the disc and the booklet. And yeah, Kinect Adventures was fun. I liked the raft one where he was jumping up and down. And also, it got you up and be a bit more active and stuff as well. So that was fun. And if you notice, it's in a purple cover. All Kinect games had a purple cover compared to your standard games were with green. So I'm pretty sure all the Kinect games were in purple. And this came out in oh god, my eyesight is terrible right now. I need to get some glasses. I think. 2010, really? 2010, apparently. I might be wrong. Okay, we've got a few more games to run through. And this one, okay, I'm going to leave that one there. This one is Medal of Honor Warfighter Limited Edition. Okay, before Call of Duty, Battlefield probably was around that time. I can't remember. But you had Medal of Honor, which was a series that started off in World War II, and then they'd move on to different wars in current states, and then Medal of Honor sort of like had a break, and then they came back with Medal of Honor 1, which was set in I think like Afghanistan or something like that. And yeah, it was a good game. It was fun. The campaign was pretty much by the numbers, and then they came out with Medal of Honor Warfighter 2, and the campaign was by the numbers. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people thought it was a bit lackluster. I thought there was a really amazing mission in here with a car chase, which was absolutely awesome. It was just really thrilling. It really felt like it was like in that show 24 with Keith Sutherland. But I think the strong point of this game, and I haven't seen it in many other multiplayer shooters in a while or ever, is you could do different factions, different soldiers from different countries: Australia, Germany, France, UK, USA, Korea, Japan. You had different factions, and you can unlock these soldiers, and they would have the weapons and the skill type of what those classes would be from those countries, which I thought was amazing. And the multiplayer was a huge sell for me on this one. I played the hell out of the multiplayer on this game, like a lot. And unfortunately, last year EA shut the servers down on this. You can't play this game anymore online, which is a real shame. And another reason why we got to stop that. We got to stop doing this, letting the developers take away our games. It's just so wrong, you know. I mean, I would love to get a couple of my mates who I used to play this with and just put that in my 360 and smash it for old time's sake. You should have that. You should have that power to you. You buy something, you should have the power to play it whenever, you know. But yeah, let me know if you played Medal of Honor or Warfighter, and what was your thoughts? Did you like the Warfighter series? And this came with an add-on. Well, the booklet's here. Let me just fix it up. It looks a bit wonky. So there's the game there, and it came with 2 discs. I think the one disc had the campaign. So it came with 2 discs there. Right. So I think when you loaded in, you got the campaign installed and stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Really, really did. I know a lot of other people weren't too keen on it, but for me, it was great. Okay, I'm down to my last 2 games, and one of them is called Crisis 2. When Crisis 1 came out, and if you had a really good gaming PC and you could play Crisis, that was the joke back then. Can your gaming PC play Crisis? Because like it was revolutionary. This game was amazing, and to this day it still holds up. It looks freaking fantastic. And then Crisis 2 came back, and this one was a bit more linear, but I still think this is a great shooter. This is a great, great game, and I really like the online. And of course, unfortunately, you can't play the online anymore, which sucks. This is what I mean. It's like I'm not paying for half a game; I'm paying for the whole thing. Should be able to still play this, but unfortunately, you can't, which it sucks. But I really like the Crisis series. I really think they're a great series, a great franchise, and I think recently they came back with a remaster version. You can get all 3 of the, well, not the multiplayer, unfortunately, which is silly. But you can get all 3 campaigns and for a pretty decent price. But this was a really, really good sequel to the original. I thought it was great. I unfortunately haven't played all of 3. I've done a lot of 3, but I have never finished it for some reason. I don't know why. But I will get back to that one eventually. But Crisis 2, really liked it. Also, this was in 3D, and I played this in 3D on my 3D TV at the time, and I thought it was the Duck's Guts. It was awesome. It was great. Definitely a good sequel. Probably not as good as the first one, but still a pretty amazing sequel. And I bought this on release. So there's the cover and the disc all there. And let me know, what do you think of the Crisis series? I'd love to know your thoughts on these games. All right, now I thought I'd leave the last one here, and that would be Aliens Colonial Marines. Now, I know before you say anything, boo, hiss is a terrible dumpster fire of a game. Yes, I agree with you. um, and yet I don't agree with you, because when the game came out, I tell you what, I was so disappointed with this. I was like, oh god, damn. But then I started playing the campaign with my friends, and I actually enjoyed it. I actually did enjoy it. Was it to the what I expected it to be? No, unfortunately, but I did enjoy it for the most part. I thought it was fun. Um, I think some of the add-ons that they wanted you to pay more for, like the co-op. There's a co-op mode in here where you got like a horde mode with aliens and you set up turrets and stuff like that, like in the movie Aliens. That was add-on DLC. It should have been add-on DLC. They should have just had that part of the game, because that was one of the really good parts of the game, was this horde mode on Aliens Colonial Marines you could do with your friends. It was a great mode, and they just put it behind a paywall, and that's why not many people played it. Also, the multiplayer on this, I really enjoyed. It was a bit buggy in here, but I like how you can upgrade your aliens and you can upgrade your colonial marines and soldiers and stuff like that. And yes, it did look kind of crappy on the 360, like just the graphics, but that's the way the game was designed and wasn't what we promised at E3 when we saw it. But for the most part, I had fun with this game. I wish they really didn't drop the ball so much with this one. I still enjoyed it. And I actually recently played this on PC, and there's people who are fans of the game who have upscaled the graphics and lighting and stuff, and it looks 10 times better. But anyway, I bought this game on release because I wanted to play it, and yes, I was like you, kind of disappointed, but when I'm playing this game with my friends, it wasn't so bad. I didn't mind it. But anyway, this is the disc and some DLC there that you got with the special edition, which was limited edition DLC includes playable iconic characters from the original Aliens film: Private Hudson, Corporal Hicks, Private Drake, and Sergeant of Home. Additional customization for your Marines in competitive multiplayer: Ripley's flamethrower. That was the add-on DLC for the special edition. There we go. Anyway, that's the movies. That's the video games I thought I'd show you today. I'll show you some more stuff. Maybe some PlayStation 3 games, some videos or some videotapes. I've actually got some videotapes to showcase. But I really appreciate you guys checking out the videos and all that sort of stuff. It really means a lot to me, a lot. And honestly, go and check me out on TikTok. I stream on there. I post a lot of videos on there as well, and a lot of my content from TikTok, my shorts are from I post in my YouTube as well. And but if you like the channel and you want to support the channel, like and subscribe and help an older gamer out. But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.